Hello everyone. Today is a Monday. It is November 20th, 9:04 a.m. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Wars. Let's take a look at the markets. It's really an interesting day. BTC just broke 8,100. It's on its way to 8,200. It's kind of like this unstoppable force right now. A lot of new people are getting into cryptocurrency, and a lot of the alts are going down, and a lot of people are panicking into Bitcoin. It's funny how the crypto space works because, it's just like any sort of investing. People follow sheep, right? The sheeple, right? So, even people that are involved in the space, but if they get too involved, they won't do well because they're looking at all these other coins, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of greed in these space. Most of these coins are unhonest and things like that. They don't have real development going on. But another thing, though, too, is that, the alts are very intertied in that, when Bitcoin is not going up or, going down, or it's going through some sort of scaling issue or problem, then the alts kind of go up. But, that's what we saw. We saw the alts go up. To me, the alts never went down because they didn't go down in US dollars. They went down in terms of BTC, but they went up, way up in terms of BTC before, and now they're still up in terms of dollars, but they're down in terms of BTC. And, the reason that's important is to look at least when you have all the noobs, when they first came into the space, I remember when crypto just took off, and, all the noobs are getting in the space, because they're just seeing the money flowing in. So they're buying all these new coins. It's all really interesting. There's so many coins. Crypto's a fascinating world. Let's keep buying all these altcoins. Bitcoin's overpriced for me, whatever. So then that happens, and you have then the alts the bubble kind of pops because, there was that sort of paradigm shift and everyone's speculating on the altcoins, and that's when we saw that little like alt bubble. I don't want to call it a bubble but it was a bubble in the sense that the alts were just way overpriced and all of them were at the same time, so it popped. But at the same time, it didn't correct back to its original position in dollars. It might have been in terms of BTC, but not US dollars. And so now you've had BTC outperforming the alts, and when I talk to people, they're like, "Oh, I should have just bought BTC." Like, Jake, why are you so involved with altcoins, this and that? But they don't realize that I was able to get the alts when they were cheap, and then sell on the pump. So volatility is your friend if you let it be. And another thing too is you're not going to play this perfect no matter what. There's so many things that could go wrong. It's a very treacherous space, and it's one of those things too where crypto, it doesn't need to be all of your wealth, right? Actually, what I envision, I just had a pretty good idea for a website, but it's not. It already exists kind of. You look at jmbullion.com, right? JM Bullion, they sell gold for crypto and vice versa. You could trade your crypto for gold, which is pretty cool. And if you look at trading crypto with gold, we could completely detach from the monetary system we know, because gold is more stable and it's just solid, right? Where crypto gives everyone a heart attack all the time, and also it's a good thing to have, I think, both to own physical metals and cryptocurrency, because if the internet shuts down and you have physical metal, you're instantly the richest dude in your neighborhood, in a 20-mile radius, because you're one of the only people that has tangible metals that can be considered money in a shutdown society. So that's really worst case scenario, right? And by the time, if the internet ever did shut down or anything, what are you worried about? The reason I talk about that is because this is also, I don't know, it's very experimental. The whole space is, people don't realize it. And so going back to like the noobs, anyways. See, the noobs just see the constant daily rise of BTC going up, like, oh, 5% a day, 5% a day, 5% a day. Like, yeah, that's awesome. And I'm not saying not to own BTC and just ride that. That's a great thing. But I'm saying for the other people that did get involved in the alts and now they're selling on their low to get into BTC, like, you're kind of messing up, because the other coins will, like, BTC is good. If it's going up, it's good for the altcoins, but you're not remembering that BTC is traded against the altcoins. So the altcoins tend to go down because people just want the BTC while it's going up. So it's not that the alts are going down, they're just not going up with BTC. But that's because they're more volatile. So whatever BTC moves, it's gradual. Okay, so it's like every day, tiny amounts for the altcoins, like will spike large amounts in short periods of time, and they'll drop large amounts in short periods of time. So it's, at the end of the day, like, you're chasing the same goal, but just different types of volatility. And a lot of people that are new to the space, they can't handle this type of volatility. A lot of them are selling into Bitcoin right now because it's going up. That's what people do. They chase, they're followers, majority of people. And BTC can go all the way to like $16. I'm not even saying that it's not going to go like that much higher, but I've been involved in this space so long where I've seen how it works. Like, you have pushes and pulls, and then you have correlations. So like when BTC is going up, a lot of the alts will like start dropping, right? Because it's going up. But then BTC hits a certain price, and then people see it as overvalued, and then they start moving in, but BTC continues to go up. So like the alts will start going up while BTC is going up, initially going down at first. So it's like a push and pull and a correlation. So the best thing to do is just do nothing, right? So whatever you buy, just do nothing. And the chances are they'll pull up eventually together. Because it hits a certain point where, okay, you have a coin that's worth, $12,000, and then you have another coin that like is maybe just as good of quality, maybe doesn't have as much hashing power backing it, but it's a well-respected coin in the space, and it's worth, like Ether, for example, whatever. Like, it's worth $300. Like, it's just cheaper, right? But the thing is, BTC is like so hyped up right now, like so hyped up, because between all the forks and just it's mainstream, it's the world reserve crypto, really. So it's not that I'm saying it's gonna like crash or nothing, but it's just so typical to see people follow the pack, like. You know what I mean? Like, they're so followers, even when they get involved in the space. Like, rather than seeing the coins that are are on sale type thing, they instantly move to whatever is rising. Like just chasing whatever's going up. So just hodl. I mean, for new people in space, it's great to just buy Bitcoin and just forget about it. Like, don't even get into the volatility, the volatile markets, because your chances are much greater of losing at that point, rather than just buying it and not thinking about it, right? So it'll be interesting to see how things play out. I don't know if it's going to be like up or down. It could go above 10 G's, definitely. Like, the thing's a beast, right? But at the same time, who knows? I mean, you're seeing some shark teeth form. Like, the volatility is definitely picking up when it dropped from 7,000 to 5,000, now back to 8,000. You're getting like a shark teeth motion. So it could like go up, down, like it's just like this. It's so volatile. It's like shark teeth. It's like up, down, up, down, up, down, and then it like pinballs. Dollar average. All right, peace.